I'm here to meet a potential buyer for my luxury watch.
Oh, sorry guys, we had a power surge, so apologies for that. So the power went out. Unfortunately, we cannot resume the previous stream, so hopefully everybody's gonna jump back on here. Everyone is still in the old stream. Maybe just make a post there, Dorito, if you can. Just let the guys know we started a new one. Hopefully they can come back. Part 2. Here we go. I just want to get Keegan back in the room with us. So let me just do this. Keeks will be back shortly. Audio should be good. I think there was too many filters overlaid with one another, so round 2 fight. Another one. Gold. I think Keeks looking at gold, he wants to cry. Be honest, Keeks.
Chris, it's a touchy topic, we don't want to talk about it.
I think Keeks, like deep inside of him, he wants to cry a little bit. Maybe not a lot.
What, 3 days? I've had called every single trade and I just haven't freaking got to get them.
Gold fatality 100%. Keeks, just ask Mo to pop there in the previous chat, if there is still a chat. Just tell the guys there's a new stream that we have launched. Okay, from the looks of it, the audio is good. Guys, just let me know if the audio is good. I think there was a little bit of a glitch with too many filters overlaid with one another. Your voice is like an earthquake anyway. It's alright, not blown out at all. Okay, sweet. I hope that's better, guys. I actually paid for our new Rode mics. Guy just let me know it's on its way, so myself and Keegan and then also Jevon in the afternoons will have proper mics. This mic here is a Razer mic. It's not bad, but we can do better, and we want to do better for you guys. Keeks, where did you enter on Nas?
Entered. We are currently back at break even basically. I entered at 14,240.
Okay. What's your plan? How are you gonna manage risk on it?
One share, but I definitely think we are going up. So this is actually a trade I would happily have my set and forget. Like stop loss is my 30 pips, and I'm just gonna let this one run.
Keeks, just move your price bar now a little bit to the right. Sorry.
That's fine.
10 more mils, then it's good. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Can't find it in the description. Let me just see. It is there by get funded up to 400k, but I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you as well. So dropped it there in the chat for you. I honestly feel it's not a bad trade. If I was in the trade with you guys, the only level that I would not be concerned about at any stage, but this S1, the daily S1 level right here, if you can hold this S1 level, even if it, let's say for instance this 5 breaks a little bit down below and can regain that level, I would say this level for me is the one that you guys need to monitor. But again, we weekly lows, we are basically, look how far we are away from the daily. The daily pivot is all the way up here. So even though the 80 is still bearish, I back the idea of a potential pullback before before NYSE open, because Nas is almost down 1% on the day. So this level right here, this would have been my risk management level, and then this little support created here. But I think it's a decent trade. I'll back you guys. Baz, I'll most graciously quickly look at WTI for you. You're asking so nicely, so how can I not look at WTI for you? Let me just find. Right, quick little top-down analysis on WTI. Weekly time frame I mentioned. I think somebody asked about WTI. I still have my drawings on here, and I mentioned that we are technically in this weekly range. So you could be spending a couple of weeks in this range. We've actually been in this range for almost 3, 6, going on 9 weeks, but from these lows you can see that we have basically broken this bearish order flow. If you take it from these highs, you can see that we were creating lower lows consistently, and I think this was the first crack in the system, because that lower high right there got violated, and from there we pulled back, and then we made a new high, pulled back, new high again. So we are technically on the weekly time frame printing some bullish order flow. Only way that I can honestly get bearish on this market is, let's say for instance this weekly candle does something like this. That is literally the only way that I can get bearish. And why would I get bearish then? Because then we fail to make a new high, and we have now taken out, I would say down here, we have then taken out a swing low, because from that low we created a new high. So technically still a range bound market. Dropping down to the daily time frame, and let's quickly look at what the daily is showing us. So yeah, daily holding the support level right here. Yesterday closing bullish, taking out Tuesday's low. So you could be potentially bullish on the day. I would say it's a very clean short if today's daily candle closes something like that. But we are currently holding the support level. We also took out last week's low. And on the 5 minute, let's quickly look at it. 5 minute, we are trading below the Asian range. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so that's our Asia range right there. You've got your daily pivot here. Accumulation distribution is relatively flat if you look at it from here. It's almost been in like some type of range, but it is now starting to tilt slightly to the upside. And I would say if you are looking for potential buy opportunities, I would say this 185 level, monitor that for potential buys, because then we are back above the moving averages, we back above the daily pivot, or still above the daily pivot, and any holds above here we can start targeting this 85.50 and then even 86.50. But currently starting to break below the 200, so no trade for me. And then obviously the other one is the daily pivot down here. You can monitor that daily pivot level right there. Oil, weirdly enough, is something I've traded back in the day, made some decent money on it, but oil can get violent, not gonna lie to you. Oil can give you a quick little haircut that you didn't want. Those buzz cuts you got when you were still at school, oil can give you one of those very, very quickly. Alright guys, Nasdaq holding this level, like I said, this daily S1 level, if this holds, I think you guys are good. All of this can just be like some type of accumulation to grab some orders to then go long. And I'm honestly thinking 14323, the weekly S1. Because look at this, if you look left with me, that weekly S1 level just broke. There has been no retest on it, so price is going to go there to test it. You guys could be in the move for that, or price can go lower, but like I said, that daily S1 level, that's the level to monitor. And Euro USD, I'm watching for potential shorts. As soon as we close down here, I'll be looking short on this. So just letting you guys know, I'm just going to set some alerts. 105,428. And GBP USD, I'm going to wait here. I'm going to wait for these yearly pivot levels to break. Chad, how are you feeling Thursday? I almost want to say this is when it starts getting tough. How's the week been? Could I look at US30? Let me quickly look at US30. I am bearish on the day. That power surge basically didn't save my previous analysis. I am bearish on the day. But as I mentioned before, we are trading very close to that yearly pivot level. And we are trading below Asia lows. 80 is bearish, but look at where your daily pivot is sitting. Been way better with the family. Watch this 11 AM Nas burst up. It's holding at S1, so I think you guys are, as long as it holds this, I think you guys are sitting good. Alright, my brother. So gold, I've given you guys the nuggets on gold for your trade management. $5 increments, that is our gold moves. Maybe I still have that gold chart. Let me find it. Then I can show it to you guys. You manage gold in $5 increments. There's it. I've shown it to you guys multiple times. You can mark out your $5 increments and price will trade from the $5 mark to the next one. So gold can come back here, test this 190.90 level, and then it will go to the 19.95. Yesterday when we spoke about gold, I said when we are out that level, no, sorry, the morning, where was it in the morning? Yeah. So yesterday I told you guys the daily pivot was sitting here somewhere. Let me just put the daily pivots on so you can see them. Yeah, so there was the daily pivot. The accumulation distribution was bullish. I told you guys according to my entry criteria, my trade would have been there. And go back to yesterday's stream, I said after you enter there, where's your next target? the next $5 move, which is 1975, and it went back there and came back down, held this 1970 again. 80 is still bullish. You could have gotten an entry here again on that little break of structure there. And where do you target? You target the next half round number. From here, half round, there it started stalling at that one. So if you trade gold, that is how you manage your trade. Gold will always move in $5 increments. You'll have times like this where it will try and fake out. That is also why I told you guys I use a $3 stop on gold. Where did I get the $3? What is the half of 5? 2.5. And I've seen that, let's say for instance you do a equilibrium line here in between. I've seen that for the most part, if price, let's say I'm bullish and I buy here, I will be on the wrong side of the market once price actually breaks through this 50%. So that is why when I did my back testing, if I enter a long here and I use a $3 stop, it is very close to that equilibrium. So technically if I'm bullish, it shouldn't go that deep. If it's starting to go that deep into it, I'm technically on the wrong side, and then price would want to gravitate to this next $5 here. So there's a little nugget for you gold traders. You can mark it like this. I just shade it like this because it's visually easy on my eyes to see the different levels that gold will trade in. I think Keegan shared this trade on Tuesday as well. Keegs, I think you missed it, but you did say you were bullish here.
Yeah, this whole week I've called every single gold move and just couldn't get in on them.
So you didn't even pay me for this knowledge I'm giving you here, but $5, there it is. Go back test it, go use it, see how you can make it your own. Carl James, my brother in Christ, how is it going? Can you check AUD USD? Let's check it for you, my brother. Let's quickly look at AUD USD for my fellow brother in Christ here. AUD USD, yeah, so there's that daily level we mentioned. We said that while it is trading above here, it's quite difficult to get bearish on it. Also, you've got your institutional level there. Weekly time frame, we are still bearish, trading below that level right there. So we are in this weekly zone, and if you start trading into this lower weekly zone, then you can start targeting 0.6200. So already took out last week's high, already took out last week's low. Daily time frame, I would have been bearish. And 5 minute time frame, let's quickly look at what she's doing now. Right, so she's trading actually quite bullish, trading above the Asia high. So there's your Asia high. Your 6300 yet to be tested. I would say you can potentially look for longs off this level. 0.6300, watch there for potential reversals, and then you can target your daily pivot level here, 0.6338. Ooh. First 5 minutes of the new hourly note topic. How do we feel about that? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of trading the first 5 minutes or the last 5 minutes of hourly candle. Okay, but anyway, we said we're waiting for the yearly pivot level. All the block traders taking longs here. Keegan needs to do the algorithm for Nas to climb. What's happening with Nas? Nas, you guys are still good, bro. Like, while it's holding this level, you guys are solid as a rock. I think once you break above here, you could start seeing some volume. As mentioned, for me, if I was in Nas, any closures below here, I'll kill it prematurely. Any closures below there, but other than that, you guys are looking good. 4 hour bullish candle close for Nas. Yeah, let's quickly look at the 4 hour for you guys. Alright, John, look at that. 4 hour taking out the previous 4 hour low. And I think once you reach the previous 4 hour high, that is when we'll cue Keegan. Yeah, that's your previous 4. This is where the volume is going to come in. So once you hit that level, Keegan, how you trigger Nasdaq is you say OnlyFans #blessed 3 times, and as soon as you say that 3 times, OnlyFans #blessed, and if you really want to get a lot of volume, you throw in a Bible verse, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Thus says the Lord, the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans for a future and a hope. Kiggs, you want to try out the new OnlyFans algorithm?
I think that's in need of your voice, your beautiful tone.
The reason why I'm saying that is I've seen chicks on Instagram, like, what is that pose where they, like, I don't know what they do, bro. It looks like a dog trying to mate with another dog, but they will post a picture like that on IG, and then in the description it's a Bible verse. I'm like, yo.
These people go to all extremes.
EU created the top wick. Nila, it did. Okay guys, I think I'm tired of you guys sitting in this trade. I'm gonna quickly trigger the algorithm here. So OnlyFans hashtag blessed, OnlyFans hashtag blessed, OnlyFans hashtag Jeremiah 29 verse 11. And what you'll see now is as soon as we break this previous 4-hour high right there, you guys are going to fall off your chair. You're actually going to see something like this. It's just going to pump. And you guys
when you see it, guys, you all just have to scream out hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. I think what we need to do is 152 viewers. Let's give some more likes on the stream. Once we hit 100 likes on the stream, and then just pop a hashtag blessed in the chat, and you guys are gonna see it. Once we hit 100 likes, once you start popping those hashtag blessed in the chat, you're gonna see volume coming in here. You guys are gonna be amazed. You're gonna say, Keegan, Chris, how did you guys trigger the market makers? The market makers actually fund OnlyFans, and that's why as soon as they hear it, they pump volume into the market. Hashtag blessed coming through. Beautiful. Bro, does Caitlin have something here for heartburn? I've got heartburn like yeah, give me something. Yasty. My heart is burning like an OnlyFans model just starting off her career. Oh damn, we had to get Minty not being serious here with his hashtag OnlyFans. Minty, we need you in the game, my brother. Give us a hashtag blessed. I think as soon as Minty throws us a hashtag blessed, we're good to go. Neil Koekswara, ek ken Koekswara, ek het landcaps by die huis, ek het ook multiforce by die huis, maar ek kry nie gewoonlik 'n soeibreintjie nie, maar hy is besig om my saak te werk. Slaan 'n teelepel koffie, heerlikheid uit. Ek dink 'n teelepel koffie sal vir my soeibreint gee dat ek nie weet waar ek is nie. I think that should help because heartburn is technically acid. Yeah. Hashtag whatever that is that Caitlin gave me now. Whoa. Keeks RSA Trocky, why do I have this feeling he's this big Afrikaans guy that either has a farm or he works on a farm as a farm manager, but it's like he's that big guy that wears those khaki shirts, short pants, big wool socks and fallies.
I think that's purely because of the name Trocky.
Trokkie laat weet ons is daai korrek. Lank en slank soos 'n kakhuisplank. Okay, so he's
Oh, we got our answer there.
Yo, this heartburn. My heart is burning, blessed, not stressed. You guys got an answer. Where's the answer? Ja, we gotta answer boeregemeenskap kom van perdeplaas af, maar is nou in die stad. Slaan skinny jeans en all stars, lekker. Ek slaat nog 'n valley. Dink julle boys wys hierso. Hierdie vellies het ek gekry by Arney as 'n geskenk. Sien julle boys, veldskoens. Egte leer. David Darkowski, can you tell us more about the indicators on your chart? I will. I'm just gonna grab a glass of milk, see you guys in 1 minute. Check you guys now. I want to try this milk. Maybe this milk neutralizes the Don't tell me milk is an acid, my brother. I thought milk neutralizes acid. Please don't tell me I just threw petrol on an open flame. Okay, but be aware, this is, now you add it to it. Oh my god. But remember, this is low fat milk. I see a fatty milk can aggravate. Oh my god. Dude, I've used milk, the fat-free milk in the past, and it's helped. I almost thought I read milk is actic lactic acid. Uno is the best way. Unfortunately, I don't have any Unos. As mentioned, just monitor this level, guys, on Nas 14 to 40, and there's this level right here. Even if this closes bearish, give the next 5 minutes a chance to regain that level, or even this 5 minute. Yeah, weird thing is I don't drink a lot, but I started going to gym again this week, and I usually get it then. So your blood becomes acidic, and like your lactic acid build up in your body, all of that basically creates the acidity in your body. That's why I usually just use multi-force. So multi-force is an alkaline powder, so that just brings up the alkalinity in your body. Right, Chad, I'm looking at GBP USD 12080 down here. Very nice 5-minute support being created, and if we get any closures below here, I'm going to execute shorts. I'm going to be very aggressive with the yearly pivot level. I do think we can either going to reject massively here, or we are going to see that flush to the downside. So either way, stops to break even once we get there, but this is the setup that I'm looking at. 2077. I think we might have missed Euro USD. I know Neil is in on it. 100% Neil took the short there on that break of structure. Right there. Was the stop loss hit? No, I don't think the stop loss is hit. You guys entered here, and the stop is 30 points, so no, your stop is still very much intact. I'm correct, Keegs?
Let me look. I'm not even actually watching the trade. Yeah, we're still far away from stops.
Yeah, no, you guys, the stops down there.
Yeah, we're far away from stops.
This music. What part of the music stream did you play yesterday? There was this one section that was bussing really, like, I think it's this section I'm on now.
No, we were jolting there yesterday. We were vibing.
Yes, it really was some bussing jams. Been in the short. Nice, man. That's almost 120 pips. Please don't let greed take away some very nice profits. Be sure to lock it in, or at least move your stops. I don't know where your target is, but 120 pips for me, damn. It has been a while since I've caught over 100 pips, even 100. I think last year June was the last time I caught 150 pips. Yeah, Keeks entered on the 15. Yeah, there's your entry. Alright, my brother, so your target is 2063. I just wanna paint you the other side of the picture. So from where we are now, you're currently up about 120 pips, and the trade is 20 pips away. So technically your risk to reward now becomes reversed. So you are risking losing 120 points. I'm not saying it's going to reverse completely, but you already have 120 if you close now. So you technically willing to sacrifice 120 pips for that extra 20 pips. So now technically your risk to reward becomes reversed. You're risking 120 pips for additional 20 pips. Think about that. I'm not saying close early or anything, but just think about that. Alvina, I didn't close partials yesterday, just purely due to the fact I haven't had a great week. I haven't had a bad week, but like I said, mentally, just for myself, I took 2 break evens on Monday, and I took a break even yesterday afternoon on my Euro USD buys. So I just wanted to close out some profits and just mentally, like, get on a good wicket, like get a win in the bag. Mentally, I feel assured. It's like, nice, get a win. So, but yeah, it ran. Like, it actually wouldn't have come back to our entry. If you look at it yesterday, we took it. Yo, it would have come damn close to our entry though. It just missed our entry, but it ran. Yeah, if I held it yesterday, damn, 84 pips. Keegan, smile, breathe, brother. This trade is on its way.
Yeah, I'm chilling out. As I said, I'm just sitting for getting that one. Letting her run.
For me, the psychology of winning, not the money factor, not the pip factor, is more important than the actual money. So if I can protect my psychological capital while I trade, that is more important than actually the pip count. Because believe me, I've been there where it feels like you cannot put a foot right. You're getting clapped here, you're getting clapped there. You're literally like a kid scared to put out his hand, because every time you stick out your hand gets blixened by the teacher. So I've been there. That's why I protect my psychology at all times. Had OnlyFans algorithm triggered a little bit late. Keegs, what's your target? 14,323, or are you going for the daily pivot? I think Keegan is going.
Is 14,380.
I think Keegan is going for this where that breakout occurred yesterday, or at midnight. This drop, yeah. Gigs is that other guy on stream that was so salty for losing a gold trade earlier in the week.
I don't think so.
Motion M.
I haven't seen or heard from him.
Motion
But
M.
maybe it's because
where are you?
now he's quiet because we're winning.
Chad, I'm also monitoring Asia highs on GJ. I want to see something like this, and then I'll potentially look for longs. Just letting you guys know. Gigs, the people are asking what are you going to do about your stop? Is it just leave it where it is, or I think you're muted. Sorry, Gigs.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there for a little bit, and then I'm gonna move it to break even.
Where's the algorithm audience? Yeah, sorry man, Mr. Beast actually phoned Mo yesterday and he said like, don't overutilize it because they can potentially change it and flag the channel. So he said like, use it when you need it. And he also gave us that line from Spider-Man, one of the first, where he said with great power comes great responsibility. And Mr. B said we cannot get irresponsible with using that, so he asked us just to tone it down, and that's what we did. So hopefully next week Mo will chat to him over the weekend again. Maybe next week we can start triggering the algo again. Jason, I will never forget that peach underscore green underscore emoji. Sorry guys, the one guy asked about the indicators and I went to go and get milk, so let's quickly run through my indicators. Apologies for that. I just remembered now, whoever asked, apologies for only getting back to you now. This indicator here is the ICT kill zone indicator. It's this one here, Asian range and kill zones. That is the one I use there. That just gives me the ICT Asia range. The other one, you'll see these green lines, that is the pivot. So the pivot you can find as pivot point standard. My settings for that pivot point standard is the following. There's my settings, you can screenshot this. I just changed the color of my support pivots to green and my resistance pivots to red, and my pivot is blue. And we should actually put the labels on the right. Let's just see. Yeah, that's maybe better. And then the other one is I use.
Oh, sorry, Chris. I'm actually just gonna go stop loss to break even on Nasdaq, so I can really just let it run.
Right, guys. Keegan going break even. There you can see it on the chart. Stops to break even. The other indicator I've got on is the EMAs, the 20, the 50, the 10 and the 200, and I almost think it is this one there. Yeah. And then my last indicator is the accumulation distribution with a 200 period moving average overlaid, which is this one right here, accumulation distribution with moving averages. You guys know the drill. While the 80 is showing us bearish and it's trading below the 200, we ideally look for sells, trade above moving average bullish, and that black line trades above buys. It's just a added confluence. It's not a entry criteria model. I can show you the Asia range settings. Let me quickly get that for you. Here it is. So this is New York time, 7 p.m. New York to midnight New York. That is the Asia range. I don't know what these Asia deviations are. Gigs, the guys are asking where do you get your tea from. I think Keeks just uses red Rooibos, so you don't use Joko.
Yeah, Rooibos all the way.
I think Spa, he gets his tea from... Oh, sorry man, he's asking about your t-shirt.
Nah, man, I get it from Hera, so it's called Hera London. They're from the UK, so you can just go on their website and then have it like shipped here.
Is that like a streetwear brand, Keeks?
Yeah, very, very big streetwear brand in the UK.
Shit guys, it seems I'm starting to wear Hera next week. Let me just order. Keeks still needs to pump me out. He said I can't be running around with this dad look all the time. Snapback cap.
You gotta get Chris looking like he's actually a trader now. I'm gonna get him pumped out there with the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the bucket hat, everything.
Guys, watch 2024. Keegan is gonna turn me into a full-blown trading influencer. But firstly, when I go on that shopping spree to buy the clothes, I'll actually need to get another phone. And I'll need to record it while I pay for it. Gigs, have you seen that? So you hold you've got the one phone, and as you pay for it, you've got another phone, and you like tap for that, and then you like take the slip, like, oh shit, look what I just purchased.
Because guys, I gotta show you how rich I am that I can go drop 10,000 Rand in Pep.
Hey guys, look at this. I just ordered my new iPhone 15. It's in the mail on back order. Keeks, you guys should have actually videoed me yesterday when I ordered my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Pro Max, 2 terabyte. Look at me buy this. I will burn a Red Bull cap. You will... Red Bull caps are not even allowed in this office. We don't even drink Red Bull. the day I see Keegan with the Red Bull hat on and he sees me with the Red Bull hat on, we are done. Bro, Verstappen, I've been watching Formula 1 since I was 6 years old with my dad. And Verstappen managed to cleanse me from my F1 addiction.
My thing is, everyone complained about Lewis, but I'm sorry, Max is a million times worse. He has killed the sport for so many people.
Jakes, the EMAs, I just use it as a general direction. So while it's trading below the 200 and I'm looking for sells while it's trading above, I don't use it as an entry model, so I'm not trying to enter off the 200, but I just use it as a confluence. Does the structural supply and demand, I don't know what that is, the structural supply and demand. Haven't watched since Nigel Mansell. Minty, bro, how old are you, my brother? Bro, we are hurt. I'm honest. Like, I am hurt because it is literally, think about it this way. Did you enjoy watching New Zealand play Italy? Did you enjoy New Zealand playing Uruguay? Like, bro, there's no enjoyment in that. Like, honest, like, I understand the other teams need to get their shit together, but bro, like, this year was ridiculous.
But you know, my thing was, even when Lewis was dominant, like, he didn't win every single race. Like, oh damn, maybe Ferrari wins this race. Oh, hold on, McLaren wins a race. Then Red Bull every now and again. But bloody hell, there's Red Bull every single weekend. It's just like, I'm not even excited to watch it anymore.
And I'm gonna be honest, I told my brother, I would say like the first quarter of the season, I'm like, I've showed you guys, I've opened a sports betting account and I was like, bro, why don't we, this is the easiest money we can make. Like, let's just put 10-20 grand every weekend on max, like, you will win. And I didn't do it. Because I'm loyal to Mercedes.
Yeah, but no, MS, but as you mentioned there, it's not about that they're dominating. You know what? Red Bull can win the championship for 4 years, 5 years. I don't care about that. But at least have other teams winning. Like, win a race here and there, have upsets, have things like that. The biggest upset we get now is maybe someone that normally comes fifth comes second. That's the biggest upset we get. Like, it's irrelevant, the whole sport now.
Oh, Max. I honestly hope the Oaks took this latter part of the year to really start developing for next year, because I told Keegan I'm done with F1 for the rest of the year. So I think the last time I watched the race was 3 races ago. The one where Russell took out Hamilton. So after that first lap, I switched the TV off. And I told Keegs next year Bahrain testing. I think it's first Barcelona they're going to be testing, and then that week before the Bahrain race they'll be testing in Bahrain. And I'll watch that first race, and if Merck is nowhere, I'm officially like done with F1. Officially.
Yeah, and you know, so again, the problem, You know what, MS? I'm really can see this that you're clearly a Red Bull fan, but it is blatant how favorited Red Bull is. You guys can breach the budget cap. You guys can do anything you want. Your car is illegal, and you guys get a slap on the wrist of $100,000. Now, just to keep it in mind now how irrelevant that is, Max pays his license. His license to race in F1 is more than $1 million a year. So for him to pay $100,000 for breaking the rules to have an advantage in his car is nothing. Now, the minute Ferrari and Mercedes are starting to perform, they get disqualified because they've breached the rear tires have excessive wear. So it is just blatant how favorited Red Bull is.
Wait, I thought they got disqualified because of the plank wear.
No, tire wear, rear tire wear, excessive tire wear is why we got disqualified.
No man, you're joking. Bro, he's serious.
Yeah, I'm sure you can go look at it. And that's the thing, like people always say, like, so for example with Mercedes, I'm not even saying I want Mercedes to win. Bloody hell, let Ferrari win. Let McLaren win. And that is the issue for me. I'm not saying like even that Mercedes must win it.
Oh no, it was the plank, eh? So the physical floor and plank wear. So that plank, they only allowed like a certain amount of wear because they're trying to force the guys not to run their cars as low. So obviously they ran it very low, and that wear on it, I think you have like 3 mils or 4 mils, that wooden plank underneath the car.
Yeah. And also, you know, the thing for me, like I think we're talking more about F1 now, but people hated Lewis because of politics and because he dominated. How the hell can everyone love Max? Because I'm sorry, those are all guys that are just, those typical fence hoppers, the draft sitters. They just whoever's winning. Now all of a sudden they're diehard Red Bull fans, but they can't tell me who was the champion 4 years ago. They can't tell me anything about Red Bull, who their previous drivers were, nothing like that. And the biggest thing for me is Max is the biggest doers under the planet to his own team. He doesn't give a shit about his own team, yet you want to support the man.
Guys, I'm just gonna be quick. I'm gonna throw over to Keegs' screen. I'll see you guys now. Keegs, over to you.
Nah, all good. I'm chilling. I'm just watching this Nas straight run. Well, MS, bro, how is Lewis worse to his team? Lewis and Toto have like a love affair going. How the hell is he worse to his team? Him and Bono, all of them. I have no clue. Bro, what rock are you living under? You see, now you saying this, MS, you make me feel that not only you're a Max fan, you're probably like a Joe Ash fan as well. But it's all love, guys. Don't worry. That's nothing personal, guys. It's just some banter. Just support Lance Stroll, bro. Yes, I still, you know, that guy, he's low-key becoming the new Latifi. Like, that man is useless. In Monaco last year, no, but keep in mind, so last year we had that whole car to be fair, the car was shit and we knew it was a 0 side pods. Lewis just kept telling him that we needed side pods. And okay, you want to talk Monaco, you can also talk, what was it, Brazil, where Perez gave up the position to Max to allow him to go after, I think it was Charles Leclerc. If he couldn't catch him, he had to give the position back. Then he screams at his team, telling them, like, no, he won't give the position back. How dare you ask him to do that? He's the champ. Like, bro, how's that teamwork? The way he screams at his driving, his crew. Like, no, the man wins. And it's like, if he wins by less than 20 seconds ahead, then he throws his toys out the cot. So, yeah. We need Danny back in it. You're 100%. Literally, we need Danny back. I'd actually love to see Danny in. But you know what? I still stand by this. I said, for fun, just for all you little Red Bull diehard Max fans, same thing we keep saying with Josh. Just put your money where your mouth is. The man's already won, okay? It's irrelevant. The season's done. Let's put Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull and put Max in the AlphaTauri. And let's see how well he does. Give Max a cuck car and I want to see how good he can be.
Oh, DXY. What is DXY doing? Pound in. Damn, bro. Markets are... Whoa. I don't know what to do with this.
Chris, I need backup here.
What's up?
Like we were talking and we're getting at least a good debate here. So Lewis, exactly, is in a cuck car and he's still coming second. And also MS, I'm sorry, you cannot... I literally was actually having this conversation over the weekend with Kate, and I said to her, Max is en route to be in that conversation. But you cannot put him in conversation and say he's one of the greatest of all times now.
No.
Give it another year, 2 years, then we can have that conversation. But you can't give it to him now. No, I'm sorry, you can't yet. He's not close to Senna, he's not close to Schumacher, he's not close to Hamilton's numbers. Like, again, he's en route there, but he needs another 2-3 years. Even Alonso, Vettel, like, he needs to earn that.
I think Vettel won 4 titles, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and you know, again, and that's the thing, I actually had this conversation. Everyone wants to go on about Max, that he's the greatest of all time. Cool, because he's won the 3 titles now. But he's had a dominant car for 3 years. Can you even tell me how long Max has been in F1? And then you can go tell me how poorly he also drove then. It's not like he came into F1 just started dominating. He's been in F1 and he was just poor.
And to be fair, there were two titles that Hamilton could have won. The one where Alonso took him out in China when they were teammates when Mercedes was still McLaren. And there was another one that Lewis also missed out by 1 point.
Yeah, he started when he was 17. When was that? That's what I say. All these Red Bull fans are diehard, but they can't tell me the facts. They can't tell me the stats. They know because everyone sees on Instagram, ooh, he was the youngest F1 driver. Cool, he climbed in a car and then couldn't win a race. So what does that mean? Lewis climbed in a car and won a few of his first races in his first season. And again, I must say for me, I still love the what's the name? The Senna and that era. Because that was proper F1 cars and that was proper driving.
Chatadonia, let me know what you think the public service announcement is going to be that I'm going to set for Joash, Naidu and Darren Dix. No, brother, soon 12 o'clock we will be shooting that. Let me know what you guys think it's going to be. Let me know what you think it's going to be. I think it's a good one. It's a win-win. Account challenge. Ooh, what account challenge? Give me more. He almost won this rookie year one. Yeah, I wouldn't classify it beef, to be very honest. Like, I don't follow either one of them. But obviously I've seen a lot of guys talking about him, Joash trading demo, Darren trading demo, showing withdrawals and stuff. So we're just gonna do something interesting.
Yeah, well, just answering that, okay, fair enough, but neither of them can afford a Ferrari. And secondly, I think Xavier was just a tag along there, because the man, as far as I know, is just getting into trading. You're not buying a Ferrari when you're making 1,000 rand a day. That's not ever gonna happen.
Bro, who of you guys followed that beef on Instagram or X yesterday? I think Roger Banks is all quiet. Yes, I was pissing on that man's battery last night, getting involved there. And then our friend, other streamer Patrick Wieland, trying to offend me. Bro, what is Roger Banks doing here looking like a human erection? Oh, Keys, you can't see my screen. You can't see my screen. Roger Banks, the human erection. Damn, bro, that I should go back to Turkey and ask for a refund, because that airline he got is terrible. Anyway. So Patrick Wieland, I just want to show you guys the thread here. So this guy, the master, I've got a lot of respect for him. So he called out ICT Roger Banks, and he said, guys, let me just go to his so Roger Banks said, I'll put up $100,000 of his own money into his own broker to let him trade. Then this guy said, challenge time, both of you, Roger Banks, ICT. I've had enough of the whispers and the chatters. Let's turn up the heat. I'm all in and ready to go. Name your stake, 100k, 500k, bring it on. Real accounts, no empty 4 games. Monthly statements, a neutral lawyer will check. All profits straight to charity. Winner gets to pick, and if you lose, whatever. And then ICT said Robbins 24, and Roger Banks doesn't want to trade Robbins because he can only trade on his fake ass brokerage that's got a license from Malwani or somewhere. It's like off the east coast of Africa. I'll show you guys now where it is. But anyway, so I threw some flames in there, and then when he said he wants to get Patrick Wieland involved, I said, nah bro, Patrick just started to regain his hairline. This will make him go completely bald. Man would need to wake up an hour earlier to wash that extra piece of forehead from the hair loss. Then Patrick replied to me, who the fuck is that guy? And I was like, I'm the guy who still has his hairline. And then he's like, oh, those glasses, a Snapchat filter. He went onto my thing And I told him, I'm like, nah, bro, wait. No, what did I tell him? I'm like, wait, let's go in on this. So I said, come on, Pat, that's not your best. Put in some effort if you want to take the piss out of me. They look like a filter, bro. What are those things? And then I just replied, you are too nice. I actually feel bad now for commenting on your receding hairline. Do accept my apology. Like, this guy's also a fucking fake ass, looking like he's 50 years old and is actually like 24. Patrick, what a... But anyway...
Of fucking idiots claiming that they know what they're fucking doing, but they don't know shit. People that can't do, you know what they do? They fucking teach. What does Patrick Wheeler do? He puts fucking numbers on the board.
Yo, that guy's too much. Ah, Patrick Wieland. Patrick Wieland. Oh, Nas coming for the lads. Yo, bro, that thread was some of the best entertainment. My wife actually thought I had a side chick. She's like, why are you typing on your phone and laughing like that? Like, no man should smile at his phone like that, but I had a good laugh. Alright, gents, Chatadonia, I appreciate all of you guys joining part 2 of the stream. There's honestly nothing I can execute on here. The only thing I'm looking at potentially is once we get above these Asia highs for pound yen, and then the other scenario is potentially to get above the weekly pivot again. Just note from the daily time frame, I am actually still bearish. Only thing is the accumulation distribution from yesterday afternoon started pushing bullish. So can we still go bearish? I don't know, but I cannot take shorts while the AD is bullish. And also from a daily perspective, we are actually now back into this big ass daily range. So whatever we do today, if we get a daily candle closure like this today, tomorrow is very straightforward, like 100%.
So Chris, just then you know, I'm out at break even on that Nas trade.
Okay, break evens hit on Nas. So any closures below here tomorrow, very easy. Otherwise, this thing can still go either way. GBP USD, I've got my alerts set, yearly pivot. I'm also still bearish. This all can just be a pullback. Asia high still intact. We've got the 2100. I've set alerts there as well. I'll be monitoring that level. And Euro USD, I wanted to short here once we start getting a break and retest. So no trades for me. That is fine. But Chatadonia, another one in the books, and I want to thank you guys for joining us today. Before you leave, feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Keegan on deck this afternoon. Man is ready, firing, and I will see you. Yo, watch the IG, guys. IG gonna shoot that public service announcement right now. Share it. Tag your mentors, tag anyone you like, share it with your mother, your brother, your sister, whoever you want to share it with. Let's get it out. It's for a good cause. So I will see you guys tomorrow and this afternoon, 3 o'clock. Keegan, as usual, on the decks. Geeks, thank you so much for joining, brother. Thank you for holding down the fort.
Always good being, yeah.
Thank you for holding down the fort, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace and love.